race at the front. Is Doohan back in front? He is. Doohan back in front, but Rainey now making his move. Rainey up the inside, and Rainey leads. Doohan second, and Swans third. So Kevin Swans, who led, blinked briefly, relegated to third place by Wayne Rainey and Michael Doohan. Now Rainey on the charge. Is he capable of pulling away from his two pursuers? He really is on the limit, putting everything into trying to pull away and secure his first Grand Prix victory of the season. Number one, Wayne Rainey, the world champion. And down goes Rainey. Oh, Rainey is out of the race. Would you believe it? Wayne Rainey crashes out of the lead. He's okay. Well, he's okay physically. Mentally, he must be destroyed. And here we go. Rainey loses the Marlboro Yamaha. Down he goes into the gravel.
Harada doesn't try and jink to break the toe. Capirossi's through, nothing he could do about it. We could see that coming a lap earlier, and there it is. And Harada trying to go around the outside of Capirossi and get him back as quickly as he got Okada last time, and he can't pull it off. Harada using all his tricks out the back of the circuit, but these two have been watching him for the last few laps, and they know all the moves he's got now. Comes the blue and white of the Rothmans Honda as Harada makes his move. Capirossi sees it coming and has it covered. No hope for him there, and Capirossi is just beginning to inch away. Oh, and he's high-sided and late off the bike. Capirossi is down, and he's down hard. That looks very bad at the 20-year-old Italian. It spits him off there, nothing he could do about it. He couldn't bring that one back. His arms caught up underneath the machine. Wave Barros on to put the pressure on Rainey, and look at him go. Just as easy as you like. Alex Barros dips through the inside of Wayne Rainey, and he is the leader of the Spanish Grand Prix. We are in the closing stages of this race, and all that Barros has to do now is stay up and stay in front. Barros is free at the front now. Almost time to relax, but he doesn't do it. He's got himself in a bit of a mess. He's down. Barros is off it. He's in the gravel. He's chucked it away on the last but one lap. Alex Barros has thrown the lead, and his first ever 500 win straight down the toilet with what amounts to a rookie error. Free and clear, under no pressure. He came into that one too hot. He pushed the whole machine too hard. The front end went, and it laid him down and slid him off into the gravel. And you know he is one disappointed Brazilian after that one. And there is Barros's move on Doohan. He just comes out from behind the NSR and stays on the gas through that left-hander, holds it nice and tight. And Alex Barros makes it look so easy when he rides like this. We saw it in Jerez. He made it look such a simple thing to catch up half a dozen seconds on each man in front of him. He needs to keep his nerve though. He needs to adjust his riding. The tyres are wearing, the petrol tank is emptying, the balance of the bike is changing. Barros needs to think of all these things. He needs to think of Kevin Schwantz behind him and Mick Doohan behind that. And that's Barros out. Alex Barros in the gravel trap. The trackside camera showed the incredible speed of the machinery, and Barros has overdone it. And lake bed, and there is all that remains of it. A large pond in the middle. And there is Doohan on the inside. Barros riding shoulder to shoulder, handlebar to handlebar. Their fairings hardly an inch apart. He's ridden it twice at Misano and before that in Brno. This is his third outing only on the machine, and he is currently second. That's Doohan off the NSR. He hangs onto it and recovers it. Oh, and he slaps the straw bales. He's down. He's in the middle of the track, and the pack is coming towards him. Michael Doohan is in big trouble here. He sits up. The flags are waving. The corner workers are running towards him, and Doohan has banged his leg. He's waving over his shoulder at the rest of the riders. He's having trouble standing, and this looks terrible for Michael Doohan. He's up and he's limping, but he does anyway. But that is his shoulder he's nursing there. Michael Doohan. But no fallers as Rogier goes through on the inside. Jean-Philippe Rogier takes the lead from his teammate Loris Reggiani. Meanwhile, Rougier is away at the front and leading by a growing margin. Oh, and the front goes as we speak. Jean-Philippe Rougier just a little bit hard on the front brake there, and we saw the nose of the Aprilia dive and it slung him off into the gravel. Poor Jean-Philippe Rougier, the unlucky Frenchman. He has been so close to so much success this year, and if all the promise of victory going into that turn, but Biaggi has moved on Romboni as well. Max Biaggi's done it at the end of the straight, and Max Biaggi is now the leader of the Italian Grand Prix. Doriano Romboni is second, Loris Capirossi is third. The Biaggi fans are celebrating. The Romboni and Capirossi fans are... Oh, look at this! Ralph Melvin's moved up to third. Capirossi, because he is back to his old self. And that is Biaggi. Well, that's the old Max Biaggi from 1993 as well. Oh, and you can see how angry he is about that. He's dumped it in the gravel. No one to blame but himself.
The rain is lashing down, and Okada out in front. You can see just how awful conditions are. Grave danger of aquaplaning in these conditions. Riders have to be absolutely precise. So easy to make a mistake and pay the costs. Okada out in front. Well, he knows his way around Suzuka. Of Okada now. Is he going to win this one and boost his World Championship ambitions? Okada then still leading, trying to pick away through the deep water that's lying all around the circuit. Oh, and he's down! Okada has gone down. The back end just stepped out. He tried to correct it, and in a cloud of spray, mud and water, Okada's down. Surely he won't be able to get back onto the motorcycle. It's Shinichi Ito, though, who sets the pace out in front. Oh, and that's Ito. Shinichi Ito has crashed while leading the Japanese Grand Prix, and in the pits, it's devastation. Well, bad luck indeed for Shinichi, and that puts Michael Doohan to the front of the pack. He's the race leader. Doohan bearing down on him, and Barris trying to hang on and stay with the front men, and Doohan on the inside. Will he go through? Yes, he does. Candelora has to just ease off fractionally, and Michael Doohan, the man who won the title last year and leads the championship at the moment, is out in front. And here is a moment. Well, look at that. That is Michael Doohan crashing. The race leader, the world champion, and the man who leads the championship battle is out. Michael Doohan, that's the crash from another camera angle. It looked as though the back end stepped out. Candelora still there, so too is Alberto Puig. This is the battle for the lead, though. The reigning world champion, number one, out in front. Number 4, 24-year-old Queenslander Daryl Beattie on the Lucky Strike Suzuki in second place. Oh, and a big moment there for Michael Doohan. The back end stepped out, and Doohan looks back to see how many other people are behind, and Daryl Beattie seizes the chance. Sharp as a button. He picked it up, sorted it out, and on a meeting when so many people have crashed, that was good, and Doohan goes through to regain the lead. He's recovered from that moment, and Daryl Beattie pushed back to second place again. Beattie thought about diving through on the inside of the next left-hander. The very fast, flat out in top left-hander down the hill decided not to do it, and Michael Doohan is back in command. There's Beattie, and we caught a glimpse of Luca Candelora in the background, and down goes Doohan. He's crashed for the second time this weekend, and consternation in the Repsol Honda team. They cannot believe it, and I'm sure Michael Doohan can't either. He's on his feet, he's unhurt, shakes his head. Well, a gesture of complete disgust. Whether that's with the bike, the tyres, himself, or the track, we shall not know. But Michael Doohan disgusted and out of the race. Past the pits, side by side. Checker on the inside, he's got the advantage. Surely, yes, he takes the lead. Carlos Checker, the Catalonian rider, leads the Catalonian Grand Prix. The 500cc race has come alive. Checker out in front, Beattie in second place. Checker still hanging on. pulling away a little now from Alex Cribie. Spaniards first and second. Oh, the big moment. Oh, and Cheika's off the bike. He's down. He's in the dirt. He's out of the race. He pounds the ground in frustration, looking to pick up the bike. Here comes the marshal, and he slumps to the floor. That's not pain. That is disappointment.
Out of the hairpin we come, and up the hill for Luca Cadalora. He comes into the long left-hander once more, still leading this race. Well, he said that he was feeling good for this race on the Yamaha. He felt good yesterday afternoon to get it up onto the front row, and it's looking good for him this afternoon so far. Takuma Aoki comes up into that fourth position. Oh, Cadalora's down! Luca Cadalora's out of the race. Streams through the immensely fast turn 3 at over 160 miles an hour. Then stand on the brakes, get it round the first hairpin. Oh, Doohan's in the lead immediately. Doohan now leads from Norik Abe. That is how quick it changes here at Phillip Island. We're expecting a pretty close race, to say the least. Doohan, look at the lead that he's trying to get out, but Norik Abe is going with him. Abe is staying there, number 5 on that Yamaha with the yellow flashes on his crash hat, getting a little bit of a bobble there, and he's really in touch with Doohan. Doohan's out of the race. Michael Doohan, he's out of the race. That is one of the corners where you do not want to fall off a motorcycle. Here's a replay. Let's have a look. Oh, the front goes down. He tries and lifts the bike back up with his knee slider on his knee, but it doesn't work. It's going too quickly. The momentum of 130 kilograms of Honda is just too great at over 120 mile an hour. Doohan goes into the grass, skating down there. You can see his leathers are worn, but they are okay.